God, no. Whatever will I do? Oh, Dead Space 2. That's hilarious. That's awesome. That's such a cool moment of just the fan flying off.
That was close.
About to say there's like probably some items here. Running. Now I'm in. What we got? Well, you know what? Fuck it. You should be able to just jump down there. Now, where's my option that just says fuck it and just press X and jump off the edge? Now, that should be an option in every game. Just press X to fuck it, just jump off the edge, just end it all. Go on, Ethan. Oh, do it. Do it with your 2 remaining fingers. Oh, such a heavy fall. Just looks like one of those things that just hurt just a little bit. Not a lot, but enough where you're like, I fucking hate this. I'll press this button. What harm is there in pressing this button?
She'll start her ceremony with your rose. If that happens, it's all over. For your kid. And for the whole village. But don't worry. I'll stop it. I'll use Rose to kill Miranda.
How about you fuck off and I just go put a shotgun in Miranda's face and then pull the trigger like 8 times? That sounds like a plan as well.
See your kid's power.
Take Rose? I'd like to see you try.
Ethan, he can't hear you, Ethan. Like, he can't hear you. It's so stupid that he's like shit talking now when he knows that Heisenberg can't hear him. He's like, huh, I'd like to see you try. It's like, he can't hear you, Ethan.
There's more?
There should be more moments like that. There should be more moments where you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, there's more stuff I've got to do. Is there not? Have I not done enough? Am I not Father of the Year yet? Alright, come on, Duke. I've got some stuff to sell you, mate. I have got a pile of stuff that you might want. Alright, here is a big old pile of shit you'll need.
Yes, yes.
No.
I'm skilled at all sorts of weapons modifications.
So, crystal fragments, some large crystals, some Viviante, some yellow quartz, a polycrystal skull, a large crystal mechanical heart. I've got 2 of those for you. I'll save the mechanical cylinder for now.
And
Trade for
buy
low.
it I will.
Thanks, Duke.
A good
Stay frosty.
deal, if I say so myself.
So me and you have spent some time together now, Duke. So I'm just going to show you my cards. 1, 2, oh. So this is what I'm going to give up the Heisenberg. Give one of these, and then one of these, and then finally, one of them. So let's go back down to the mold. Yeah, I know it's dark. It's almost like you turned everything off, Ethan. Let's whip the shotgun out. I don't care. I was getting right in his fucking grill. Fucking take it. I can take it. Ah, get it. You're so boring, zombie. The ball mold, why not? I can go for some balls. Presumably the Duke can pursue as well. I think someone said in like an earlier stream, like the Duke was going to be a boss fight at some point. Like, it was like the 5th and final boss fight, which I don't believe. That sounds like something that they said after the fact, but like never really had like a solid plan for. I don't see how he'd be a boss fight unless he's like in his truck and it's got like guns and stuff on it. Which would actually be pretty awesome. I'd be like Gerion's chariot in Devil May Cry 3. Heisenberg's key. Why do I have to like mold his key? Surely he's just got a copy of that key on him. Let's go raid his bedroom. Let's go steal Heisenberg's shit. Heisenberg's key. Gimme. I'm here for the beer. Cheers. Are you fucking kidding me? Why is the grenade launcher so fucking garbage in this game? Like, that was like a fucking grenade launch to the face. Oh my, that was embarrassing. Like a grenade launcher to the grill. What we got? Mechanical part. The shaft. Well, we've all been there, haven't we? Like, sometimes you just need to get the shaft. Combine. So there we go. There's Heisenberg's hammer. So we've stolen his hammer. We actually just stole his hammer. Look, a giant hammer made of machine parts. It's too heavy to use. It shouldn't be. That should be like a melee weapon. I was pissed off when I got that and it didn't become a melee weapon that I could use. I was like, just give me it as a melee weapon, but make it so I swing it like really, really slowly. Have you played Hades? Yes, I have. And you can fight Karl, the Gatekeeper. It's a very difficult boss fight as well. I don't think I ever managed to do it in like when I was like playing through that game. Do. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate when enemies have like stuff like that of them, you get near them, just they instantly just do damage. Just they do damage the instant you walk up to them. Give me that. That's mine now. Steal all your shit. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. There's the door. Half a clip of Chris's assault rifle does more damage than 3 grenades. Like, the grenade launcher is, like, pathetically underpowered in this game. Considering it's like, supposed like the super weapon you get for taking out enemies, like, you're better off just getting, like, the sniper rifle I found in my first playthrough. The sniper rifle is the best weapon to use. Like, it does just more concentrated damage than like any other weapon, plus it's got the penetration to hit through multiple enemies if you're in like a corridor like this. Or like this guy here, he's got a specific weak point, you can shoot through parts of his body. And you can hit his weak point through like his back if you get behind him. Plus as well, like, it is way, way cheaper to get sniper rifle ammo than it is grenade launcher ammo. Kind of a shame. We thought getting so close to the man covered in drills and rusted metal. It's a fair point, but like then when I had him stunned, like when he's there and he's in his like stun animation of being crouched on the floor, trying to run past him you think would be a valid option. Especially like considering that you might be on like a run where you've not got much ammo left or something like that. You think you'd have like, oh, he's in his stun animation, I'd be able to run past him. And then maybe like, you know, reposition myself, get behind him, or if I'm backed up in a corridor, like get him stunned and run past. You know, as happens in a video game. Because, like, compared to something like the Regenerators, where they had, like, a instant grab attack that could, I think it was a one-hit kill on low health. You could stun them and run past them as long as they were in that, like, regenerating state. In a corridor as well. Regardless of how powerful they were. So it's not like it's a system that doesn't work. So Heisenberg's hammer. Well, 45,000 lei, I'll take that. Wonder how much does it cost to upgrade the stake? That seems like it's... Oh my god. Like, the stake is already almost as powerful as the fully upgraded Wolfsbane. And yeah, so the Resident Evil tactic is if use all the ammo and then upload it. That'll increase its firepower.
One moment, please.
Just because that feels like it's going to be super useful.
Food is life.
And the classic tactic in RE, or at least the ones where you have like the ability to upgrade your weapons, is if you upgrade the ammo capacity of a weapon, you get full ammo for it. So chances I need to use the stake to like basically use all its ammo and then upgrade its ammo capacity. Right. Oh, but I'm going to go for quick bathroom breaks before we go for the final area of the castle. I hope everyone's excited. I am. I'm really looking forward to this. Like, 'cause this is where I think the final fight is. That is some good ass fucking beer. Actually, it's not. It's 3 bottles for a £5, so it's not exactly good, but it's passable, and it's getting me drunk. Oh god, I hate that noise that the dude makes. It's like, oh. And yeah, he's gonna be a great boss fight, and he does this fucking dude, guy who can barely fucking stand. Let's go. Heisenberg's key. You unlock. I can gather that. Do you really need to tell me that video game?
You are a tough one.
Yeah, I'm fucking bad. I'm Ethan Winters.
But I'm tired of chit-chat.
I'm tired of chit chat.
Time to die. You can hear it, can't you?
Someone's waiting for you. So here we go. So this is the guy's name. Stern uses a cheap turboprop engine, but he's impossible to control and all it does is charge. Too much power output from the reactor. Completely invincible head on. But the dumbass managed to chop off his own arms. Also issues with overheating for running for long periods of time. Conclusion, a complete failure. And I don't like this. I don't like how he essentially tells you the weakness to the enemy you're about to fight. It'd be more fun to fight the enemy and then discover his weakness, like, you know, contextually, while playing the game. Like, no, fuck you. Here's just like, here's his weakness. Let's go. Oh no!
I don't have time for this bullshit. Out of my way.
Let's do this. Let's heal up. Right. This is actually a pretty cool boss fight, just from a concept standpoint. So shoot his glowing weak point, essentially. Oh fuck no, I need to get like... Come on, charge, 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 charge. That occurs to me on hopping machine, that question whether or not I should be. Oh fuck! Yeah, block it like a hero! Oh fucking Ethan Winters! Oh, did you see that? I blocked a fucking chainsaw with my fucking weapon. That was hilarious. Oh, come on, Ethan. Yeah. Ethan, can I do it with the knife? Let's do this. Oh no, I just took... Oh my god. Like, Ethan, you fucking hero. What about a pistol? Oh no, he just runs straight through you and just does like a set amount of damage. So a long gun can protect you. Got it. That's a pretty neat system. So if you've got a long gun, you... redirecting with the fucking gun. Oh, that's such a neat fucking idea. I never knew that. Oh fuck, no, no, no. Holy fuck, Ethan Winters. Fuck you. How fucking strong is Ethan Winters? Let's watch this again. Charge. What you got? A flaming, spinning, whirling chainsaw. Just stops it with his fucking hands. That's incredible. I had no clue you could block that. I just held up. Because I know if you use like a small weapon, you take less damage, but you just run straight. I had no idea, like, if you have like a long gun, you could just power through like a fucking champion. Like, Ethan fucking Winters. Oh, I've got arm out. Oh, fuck. I guess I'll keep this equipped, and then... Actually, I can use the shotgun, can't I? Oh, he's weak, he's weak, he's weak, he's weak, he's weak. Get into overheat, get into overheat. Set yourself on fire. There we go, come on. Ethan fucking Winters. Oh, look at him! This fucking man.
Now stay down.
Holy fucking balls! Did anybody know that you could do that? I legit did not know that Ethan Winters can just go, no. How about you fuck off with those like 85 chainsaws? I'm gonna hold my hands up and I'm good. That was actually incredible. I had no fucking idea. How is anyone gonna beat Ethan Winters? How would you stop this man when he's like a, what, 300-pound zombie made entirely of metal and whirling chainsaws, and he just goes, nah. Just L1. I've only seen through proxy, you're the first to try and block like the long gun. So maybe that's something people don't know. Because what I've been doing is, maybe if you've been watching, like, if you view my personal channel, I've been putting up like clips of stuff that's happened during the game. That's a fucking clip right there. Because holy, I had no clue you could just go, ah, oh, bye. That was awesome. That's like one of the coolest things to happen during this entire playthrough so far. Ooh, Heisenberg cigar. Miranda is abominable. Her deceit knows no bounds. Try and talk like Heisenberg, shall I? Even though I'm really bad at this. We're merely a bunch of failed Cadeau experiments to her. I was just lucky I had more affinities to stuff than the other poor schmucks in the village. I sound a lot more like fucking Sean Connery there, don't I? She still calls me her son. What a joke. I'll never forgive her what she did to me. That crazy bitch has never been right in the head. She can't see the difference between experiment and family. Miranda didn't just change my body, she took my dignity. If I didn't kill her, then my life will never be my own. Still, she may be crazy, but she's also powerful. She can turn into anyone. She can turn anyone using the Mega Mycite. The trick is that brat, Rose. If I could just access her power, then maybe. Speaking of, the kid's dead. Ethan has found a pretty interesting body himself. Maybe I could get him to help me out. And if he just asked me that from the start of the game, maybe I'd have done that. How strong is that gun? It doesn't matter how strong the gun is. It's like fucking how strong is just Ethan Winters' fucking forearm. Keep in mind as well when he holds it up, like his fingertips are at the edge of it. It's like my fingertips are right fucking there. And what are you honestly going to send after me after all that bollocks? Is there anything you could conceivably send after me to hurt me after that? I just killed an enemy that is supposedly invincible from the front by shooting it in the back of the head with a shotgun. Oh, look at this obvious setup for a cutscene. Oh, yeah, I'm out now. I can leave. Bye. Oh, I love all this, like, obvious setup. Like, you can clearly tell. There's no enemies, so it must be a cutscene. Cutscene! Yeah.
What the?
Why are you saying what though? And here's where like Ethan Winters like might do the only smart thing he's done the entire game. And it's the only time where he thinks to do this. It's the only time where it's not going to work.
You're persistent.
Like where he immediately pulls his gun out. If he'd have done that to any of the other enemies he fought, he might have done it. Like if he'd have done that to anybody else, he might have won. Like why didn't he do that to Moreau? Or the doll? Oh, so he's so much less cool now. And that's the thing about that as well. That's so much less cool than just man with large hammer and like magnet powers. Like, just people in chat, is that a cooler enemy than man? I would rather just fought dude with psychic powers.
Again?
Like, you're doing a way more interesting fight to just fight Heisenberg as he is. Now I've got to fight him as a giant fucking robot. Right, this metal monstrosity. Like, what is it with Resident Evil and creating interesting, charismatic villains and then saying, but why do you not want to fight them as a giant monster though? It's like, no. They're so much less interesting. Yeah, the real hero.
I told you to leave it alone, Ethan. You are in the way.
What do you care, Chris? You killed my wife, you son of a bitch.
See, I'm going to
You
look
think
at Chris. I
killed
want to
me?
look at this thing.
That wasn't her.
No spoilers.
It was Miranda.
What?
Yeah!
Bioweapon. She changed her appearance and pretended to be Mia.
So there it is. She wasn't actually your wife. So Chris didn't kill your wife. He shot someone pretending to be your wife.
Bullshit.
And she was pretending so hard, she even made Ethan dinner and presumably sucked his penis at least once.
This job is hard enough without civilians getting in the way.
Why us, Chris? What the hell is going on?
Also, that collar is ridiculous.
All right, Ethan. All right. I guess I owe you an explanation.
You should have told me this at the start of the fucking game.
Hand me that wrench.
Like, here's my least favourite trope in anything. If Chris would have said this after he shot Mia. If he just said, it's not her, she's a fucking bioweapon. I'll explain later, come with me.
Miranda's fucking
All
insane.
this would have been avoided.
In this village, all these monsters and freaks, this is her life's work. Some sort of crazy experiment with the mold.
It's legitimately infuriating the fact that Chris, throughout the game, is like, you don't understand what's going on, and it takes him 30 seconds to explain
I
it.
can't escape from here. I can't do anything.
That might not be true.
Like, legitimately, like, it took Chris 30 seconds to explain what was
Take a
going
look
on.
at this.
Like, if he'd have just
Meant
said,
those
when he
pictures a
walked
few
in,
minutes
that's not Mia.
Keep looking.
Rose. Holy shit, we gotta go.
Relax. My men are monitoring the
Oh,
situation.
you mean your men who
They have
fucking
my
fail at
daughter.
every turn? Great.
You don't get it, Ethan.
You mean your men
You
who
don't
don't even
stand a
have...
chance against Miranda by
Chris,
yourself.
your men don't even have faces. They're not going to fucking survive. Idiot. It's so
Stay
fucking
down here and
stupid.
finish planting explosives. You take that elevator. I'll meet you topside. I promise you, we will
I didn't
get your
want
daughter
Ethan to
back.
get involved.
Together.
As he involves Ethan by driving him towards the
When
problem.
I find Miranda, she's a dead woman.
All right, Ethan. Then you take this and do me a favor. Try to stay under the radar.
Love that humour. Take this tank with a chainsaw on it and try and stay quiet.
Can't turn back now.
So, Ethan knows. This is the last hurrah. So, folks, are you ready for the last fight in the game? Who's that mean? The Hound Wolf Squad. The fucking Hound Wolf Squad. The sweep of the factory is complete. No proof of any connection with the organisation. Guess this wasn't just our lucky day. I did manage to get my hands on a number of documents disclosing some of Miranda's experiments which support our previous theories. Like, all of the story to this game is told to you in shit you find on the floor. It is so bad. She seems to have infected herself with the immunomycete, which has granted her a number of abilities, including mimicry. She can control her cells and transform herself to look like anyone or anything. So I'd like you to keep that in mind, folks at home. Miranda, the final boss of the game, can look like anybody or anything. She disguised herself as Mia and infiltrated the Winterers' home. Her objective was clearly to kidnap Rose, so she thought she could control Rose easier if she looked like her mom. Even though Rose is a baby, and she could have just walked out of the house with Rose at any point when Ethan was at work. When we were attacked, it put a little dampener on her plan, so she mimicked a corpse. She then revived herself in the transport truck, killed everyone on board, and took off with Rose. Things didn't go the way she originally planned, but in the end she still got what she wanted. Until now, it's time to rendezvous and blow this place sky high. This might take a turn into a fight with Heisenberg, but I think I found something useful. He left one of his little toys laying around. It's even made from a metal polymer composite, which he cannot control. Right, so we've now just got like 3 to 5 hours of game story in a 5 fucking page document, and they even tell you, oh, the tank you're about to drive is not metal, so Heisenberg can't control it. And this is potentially the weakest part of the entire game. I would have rather they didn't explain anything. Like, if you're going to put all this effort into making a video game, do not put the fucking story here. This is the entire game story. I cannot stress how fucking bad this is. This is the story to the game here. Oh, God, not metal. Definitely no metal here, look, folks. Not like a fan's not metal, that exhaust not metal. This chainsaw, this gun, clearly not any metal on that. Alright, let's fucking do this. Let's turn this into a fucking Resident Evil game, shall we? How do I climb in? Where's the entrance? Yes. It's time to become a Resident Evil game.
Metal polymer composite, huh? Time to fight fire with fire.
And just in case you didn't read that document explaining that, Ethan even says it out loud.
I'm coming, Rose.
Yeah! Wow. And if anyone at home is expecting like a really cool moment, like maybe like Joe, like Blood Dragon, where you get to control like the fucking like lizard, or the titular Blood Dragon, you are going to be sorely disappointed. You do not, unfortunately, get to go through the entire factory on this and just kill an endless horde of zombies. Oh, yeah. How unhype is this as well? I guess, like, for the people watching this, like, if this is the first time watching it, or maybe second time, how unhype is this moment where you climb into a fucking tank and the first thing you get is a 2.5 minute fucking loading screen? Like, they just load in the rest of the fucking game. Wouldn't it have been cool if I climbed in and, like, the first thing that happens is, like, a million wolves running or something like that? Wouldn't that have been, like, way fucking cooler?
You're like a goddamn cockroach.
Oh no, straight into a boss fight. That's really unsatisfying and cool.
This will be my warm-up before I kill the bitch.
Ah.
Let's settle this. Man, a man. Your corpse will be another addition to my army.
Ooh, ah.
Try harder. Show me what you've got.
Go on, block it with my chainsaw. Yeah! Chainsaw this man. No. I'm really not impressed, mate. Like, you suck. You're a terrible fucking boss fight. Like, this is a terrible boss fight. Like, this would have been so much more hype if they would have let you go through just... Like, do you know that lichen colony we passed earlier? Imagine if they let you drive this through the lichen colony. Like, maybe it'd not been like cool on like a second run or like a speed run, but first time through the game, I would have adored going through that with this. Instead, you just fight Heisenberg straight away. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so good. Do it. Go on, Nick Cage. Yeah, block it like a pro.
I'll kill her with the power she gave me. That's what I call being a good son.
Let's go. Bam, bam, bam. Look at these non-metal bullets I'm firing as well. So there's not really much to say about this other than it's not that fun. It would have been cool, like when I hold block here, give me like a dumb animation of like having like a chainsaw battle, like you do with Jack. Like if you could have like a chainsaw battle like you do against Jack Baker, that'd be kind of cool. Ah, shoot the glowing weak points. No, it's right. You've got glowing weak points, mate. Right, playtime's not over because you have glowing weak points. So, Ethan Winters does not have a glowing weak point except for his like £3,000 peanuts. Oh yeah. Yeah! Fuck you! Ah! Oh, my balls! No, my testicles! So here's the best line of the game. Yeah! He's gonna murder that boulder punching asshole, but first he's gonna kill me. Which is a great line until you think to yourself, how does he know that Chris did that? That happened at the end of RE5, a moment literally 2 people saw, including Chris. Not really, no. This is so much less satisfying a second time round.
Here we go, Ethan. The final stretch.
Oh, you can't even put fucking mines down.
Well, what do you think?
Also, when the game's telling me it's the final stretch.
Right. Just give up. Flesh and blood will never win against me.
It's implied that Chris bragged. Well, the thing is, though, would you not? I'd like to imagine it's not that Chris bragged about it. It's that Sheva just told fucking everybody of like. So how did? Oh shit! I've got no fucking healing items, so I better be careful here because I've got no healing items. So, like, my headcanon is that after it all happened, people just ask Sheva like, "The fuck happened?" She's like, "Chris punched a fucking boulder." It's like, what? No, he punched a boulder. And then he just annihilated, like, fucking B.O.W. Wesker with his bare hands. Do it. Oh, that's my headcanon anyway. Let's do this. It's good. I'm good. Give me my shot. Give me the ability to aim my gun. Nope. When can I aim my gun? That's why I've got the Magnum equipped. Oh no, no, you climb back into a tank. I remember. Yeah! Do it! Get back into... Yeah, look at this fucking bullshit! Oh! You think Chris wouldn't tell everyone? I think Chris is too... He's too, like, modest to talk about the fact that he punched a boulder once. It's like, even in that game, the Crystal Heisenberg, like, even in that game, he never brags about the facts about how fucking physically strong he is. It's only other people who tell him shit like that.
Ethan, I heard explosions. What the hell happened?
I won.
I dealt with Heisenberg. Now I'm gonna find Miranda and get Rose back.
Not without
I thought the tank was specifically not metal. Shh. It's not like the game told us that. Like, what, 30, 40 seconds ago? Shh. It's fine.
Mia?
Our child. She's so important, isn't she?
A little bit, yeah.
She's everything to me.
He says to his wife.
And mine to me. With Heisenberg gone, you've lost your lead. What are you going to do?
I don't know, but I'm saving Rose.
You'd never know, do you? Even when I took Mia's place in your home.
And that means, like, she was there for a long time. Like, she was there for a long enough time for Ethan to not realise. Why did the Heisenberg fungus control metal? You actually find out later in the game. There's, like, a room that just has, like, here's the explanation of how everyone's powers works. It's very unsatisfying.
Rose is her successor. No. Rose is Evelyn's true, complete form. She will grow
So there
to
it is.
fully
Your
control
daughter
her
is able to control the mold with
you, you
greater...
crazy bitch!
Yeah, pull the trigger, you fucking moron! It's so stupid that he doesn't just pull the trigger.
Rose will be saved. The Megamycete catalogs all of us. However, she will be reborn as my daughter.
She's my child, not yours.
Like, why is he not just wildly pulling the trigger and swinging that fucking knife around?
Why did Rose come to be? Was it because of her parents? And you are truly a special case. But I've learned all I can from you. Your worth as a lab rat has run out.
Miranda, you coward. Come out and face me.
So, big spoilers. Ethan's dead.
Don't worry. Your death will come quick.
So we're dead now.
You will join the Megamycete.
I'm not... We're dead. Ethan Winters, big dead. That's his
I
heart.
will make sure to sample your blood for later. Once dawn breaks, the ceremony will be complete, and I will become her true mother, bound for eternity in blood.
So, Ethan Winters dead.
I've waited so long. But dreams really...
I kind of wish they had the balls to end the game there. I really wish that was the end of the game.
I can't wait to see my true child again.
Oh, turns into crows. So Ethan's dead. End of game. Done. I really wish that was the end of the game. That'd be a really fucking ballsy ending. She'd be like, what the fuck happens in the next game? We'll find out. Buy the next one. Buy the next one and you'll find out. But is he dead? Well, he's dead, yeah. I'm pretty sure people can't live if their hearts are outside their body. I didn't pay much attention in biology, but I remember that hearts are important to being alive.
I've confirmed the death of Ethan Winters.
And then the game tells you that he's dead.
Wasn't able to retrieve the body, but I've recorded evidence.
Share your screen, and I'll go over the situation. My team and I were careless.
Really?
Yesterday, we took down the transformed Miranda. But we didn't kill her.
Who knew she could fake being a corpse?
Since Miranda could have infected Ethan, I forcefully took him and Rose.
Why
with
didn't
us.
you tell him this?
But the vehicle they were riding.
It's so fucking stupid. Why didn't you
When I
tell
got the
him?
wreck,
Tell him your wife
Ethan,
is infected,
Rose,
you might be infected, your daughter might be infected, come with me.
The last time I was able to contact Ethan, I heard Miranda's voice.
It's the stupidest fucking,
She
like,
murdered.
contrivance.
And she
Oh,
is not gonna get
Ethan,
away with it.
your wife might be, like, infected with something. I'm going to shoot her in front of you and then punch you in the back of the head.
Damn it, when does it end?
It is 100% Chris's fault.
Mission?
All of it. 3 years trying to put this thing in the ground. 3 years too long.
It's so long, like Chris's face completely changed like 4 times. I'm not kidding, like, Chris's face changed so much that people legitimately did not think it was Chris in RE7. That fucking man. Like, Chris never skips everything day. He's so fucking beef.
Oh, BSAA got here already?
How did Angie get a Polaroid? Like, don't think about it.
Mission adjustment?
No, doesn't change anything. Terminate Miranda.
So look at these, like,
Arrest
super
Hughes.
uncool dudes.
That's the mission. And failure's not an option.
Let's have some fun, people. Like old times.
And they try and pretend that these guys are so fucking cool, even though you've never seen them do anything the entire game.
K9, I want to know what the hell BSAA is doing here. Find out what you can.
Roger that. I'm on it.
So here's the moment of the game where I fucking lost my shit. You're playing as Chris Redfield.
When was it last? The desert? Doing nothing but...
And let's just have a look at Chris's items. Oh, what does Chris have? It's Chris's fucking knife! I'm shortcutting that shit straight away.
Recon's gotten me out of
Do
shape.
this.
But thanks to your recon, we know Miranda's plan.
Couldn't quite believe it when I heard she turned herself into Mia, though. Taking 5 shots to the head's nothing to sneeze at either.
Spooky. Look at these guys that I don't give a fuck about. Like, one of them should be Special Agent Hunk. Oh, the Whomping Willow.
Hey, Alpha, look at this.
Why can't I have this? Oh no, the BSAA. They've gone to, like, Chris, you worked for them for like 20 fucking years. Like, you were a member of the BSAA.
Down there. How are you planning on reaching the objective?
First, we're gonna have to take that thing out.
I've got your
Chris's
back, boss.
umbrella, man. He's like true. Like, why the fuck is this not Special Agent Hunk?
Everyone watch for
It should be
hostile
Special Agent. It's so fucking cool.
Roger.
And this is why
Make contact.
like, this moment like
Hostile
sucks ass, because one, it gives you the best weapons in the game, but here's a detail that maybe people didn't notice it on their playthrough, but when Chris does the push the enemy away motion, he fucking annihilates them. Watch. Oh, I can't see it because he's stuck on the fucking ground. Damn it. Right. Because the animation's like baked in. So, because it's like a weird baked-in animation. Let's just get to like flat ground so we can show it off.
Western route is clear. Moving out.
Roger that.
No. Right, let's show this off now. I need a regular enemy to show off like this great little detail. Oh, give me all this bollocks.
I can take him.
Don't get cocky.
Oh, he's got Wolf Squad. He's got the super uncool Wolf Squad. And basically this is just the moment of, like, you go through the village with, like, every fucking weapon you need.
It's all new to my seat.
That's probably where Miranda is. Let's go.
Come on. Give me an enemy to fight. I need to show off this, because I think this is a really neat detail, because you're playing as Chris.
Bioweapon sighted.
Oh, fuck off.
May be releasing infectious particulates. Keep your masks on.
Yeah! Fucking Chris Redfield. Ugh, look at this man. Oh, fucking Chris Redfield. Let's go. See what you fucking got. You got fucking shit on me.
Probably felt they needed to intervene.
Let's do this. Oh god, like, the stories of this game is fucking awful. Hound Squad were trained by BSAA, but they're not BSAA. Chris decides to break off from that company and form his own. Oh, look at his fucking ammo and bullshit. Oh.
Help yourself.
Right, it's so bad. Right, I'm gonna have a regular enemy to fight. For fuck's sake. I just want to fight a regular enemy. Give me a regular enemy to fight. So here we go. So, kill one. Done. There we go. So when Chris punches an enemy, they just go fucking flying. Do you know why? Because he's fucking Chris Redfield. And I love that detail. When I first got to this section on my first playthrough, and the first time that Chris countered an enemy attack and just pushed them, and they flew like a clear, like, 12 foot across. I'm like, of course that happens. They're being punched by Chris. And this is what gave me hope for a potential New Game Plus. Of like, oh, maybe in New Game Plus, they'll either let you play as Chris or give you Chris's moveset. Right, they'll give you, like, the super push or something like that. Like, one of the upgrades might be like, oh, the super push, or you'll get, like, a coin that gives you, like, turbo bounce, like that. Not turbo, like, turbo push. Because I know you get, like, some of the stuff you get in the other games. Like, oh, yeah, you hold this coin, it's like a defense boost or something like that. Maybe they give you the strength coin, or, like, the Chris amulet or something. So that your melees now do as much as Chris's melees do. Because his melees are fucking incredible. Or at the very least, like, just let me fight enemies in a way that's fun. Now let's watch, like, let's, for example, watch this. Fuck you! Look at Chris Redfield, like, this fucking man! Ugh! Just nothing stands a chance.
I've reached the target location. Damn.
Hey, look at him.
All right, Lobo. Marking the target.
Bam. Nailed it. Ugh, take my fucking steroids. Chris and his fucking steroids, man. Oh, smash X. Oh, give me everything. Give me like 19 fucking grenades. You fucking want... Really? Really? Fuck you. Like, you see it as well, it's like, just Chris, like, knocking the enemy off him, knocks the enemy to the ground. Fuck you. Like, Chris goddamn Redfield. Yeah, I wonder if it's like the million fucking enemies. Nailed it. I know you are. Nah, I'm good. Oh, ammo. I'll take a hand grenade. Have another grenade. There's one for you. One for you. Reload like a pro. Do you know what? Hit me. See what you've got. Go on, you get a free hit. Ugh! Just fucking man my way through it all. Fuck you. Yeah! Chris Redfield fucking punching his way out of all this shit. Oh, steroids. Fuck you. Look at him, just like... Ugh! He's such a fucking man. Yes, it is. Come on. Does Resident Evil Village stack up to the previous game? No. Almost entirely because of how poor the melee system is. RE7, like, is this, you know, it's a pretty radical departure from the regular Resident Evil format. Just because it's in first person. And they very clearly did not have the confidence to implement like a melee system like they'd done in RE4, perfected in RE5, and then tried to shy away from and like shift up in RE6. And then in RE7's DLC, when you play as fucking Chris, they put in, Chris has a melee system where an enemy is stunned, you get the option to walk up, punch them to the ground. And Chris will do like a range of finishes on the enemy on the ground. Or like when they're stunned, and it's super fun, it's really satisfying, it feels like Resident Evil, it's just campy enough and stupid enough to be funny as well as satisfying.
Captain, the Mega Mighty is
yeah, I fucking know.
I'm on my way.
Like, there's just enough of like all that bollocks. And then in this, and they even put in like the Joe Baker DLC, which is just, oh, Joe only fights with his fucking hands, and it's awesome. And they put like fucking like combos in, and you can like suplex and powerbomb enemies in first person. And I was like, yes, This is what they're going to do in RE8. They're going to give Ethan Winters the combination of this moveset. They're going to give him the melee of Joe Baker, the gunplay of like the original, and then the extra stuff they put in to complement that gunplay in the RE7 Not a Hero thing. With the puzzles they introduced in the other DLCs.
I'm going in, the rest of you stay back.
Fucking let's do this. And instead, they just give you bad RE7 gunplay with nothing extra on top of it. It's so fucking baffling. Also, yeah. Look at that fucking screen. Look at that screen. Oh man, I've run out of beer. You know what? Beer break.